Today we'll be looking at Circuit Royale, the pylon spots for Circuit Royale. In my opinion, this is one of the easier maps for her because she's just really good on this map. There's not a whole lot of places her pylon can be destroyed, so we will be starting on the attacker side. First pylon spot should really just be up here, unless they are playing directly right here. Just place it a bit further back so you can have a bit more healing uptime, pylon uptime while you move up. Besides that, it should just really be relatively around here. You could place it a bit further down because in case there is a person up here, they won't be able to see your pylon fully. And if someone plays in the small room, they have to fully walk out to see pylon, and that's just inting and basically just a free pylon spot again. Full line of sight. This is where it gets cut off, so if you need to, you can just move it a bit further, and right there will be the max range, so that's just good. Normally I don't walk up here, play up here, but if you were to, just place it back there. They won't be able to see it at all, and it'll have basically full line of sight of top. Afterwards, I normally just place it there. Your tank's usually going to be moving up here. Placing it here, just if they're playing up top or even below, they won't be able to see pylon at all. Just a free place to put it while you and your tank are moving up. Later on, you can place it up here. Again, it'll just be more advanced. Or place it right there, but normally I just like having it high ground. And when your team moves up, you can place it there, or honestly, there, so they won't be able to swing as much to see your pylon. Moving up a bit more, you can place it there. Well, honestly, there, so they won't be able to see it as easily unless they're playing over here. And if so, they are a bit, unless they are a movement character, they are a bit separated, and you should just be able to pick them since you'll be playing here, and that's completely removing a safe way back. After you push it up to about like here, just place it honestly behind the poster, because you can't shoot through the poster and it has full line of sight to over here and fully behind this area. Then again, if you're moving forward more, place it below there. I don't recommend under there immediately because if that is just a easier spot to destroy pylon from that range, and just up top there. And from the left side too. But when you're moving up more, you could place it right here or right there, since you will be moving up more. It's also a really good spot. That's weird, the pylon noise didn't make, since they won't be able to be walked on from this angle at all, since that's where your team's gonna be, and it will only be able to be destroyed by a very mobile character or from these two angles. Afterwards, again, just keep moving it forward for if your payload's gonna be right about there, or move it back a bit so it doesn't get destroyed from main. Yeah, that's about it. And then again, move it forward more if you need to. Right here is honestly the easiest spot to play as Illari. That is honestly one of the best pylon locations because unless they're playing left side here, they're gonna be going for a touch, and it will take more time to look at your pylon, plus it will just give you free time to slow them down, poke them, you know, take their healing resources away from them, and just get free ult surge, basically. Here, normally, I just place it like there or high ground. If your tank is needing more healing, or if just place it lower a bit, you know, usual stuff. Cool stuff. Okay, bro. But if you are walking with your DPS top, you could put it here, so you don't have to pay as much attention to your DPS, so you can duel more, and so your DPS will be kept up more. And even like you can walk completely around here if you're wanting to push a bit further with your DPS. Place it there to if people are fighting here. That's just free health, you know. And then play it or put it like around there, because right here is just a really good angle to have on offense. Normally I don't go any further than this, but if you really wanted to, you could place it there. It will be seen a bit if people are coming up these stairs, but it is also hidden from over here, so yeah. Otherwise, if you're playing with your tank or your DPS are in low ground, just place it, you know, there. You will have to watch out for up top, so that's why I place it a bit further back. It just has a less line of sight that they will be able to see on it. So yeah, that is also a thing that you want to watch out for, making sure that they don't, you know, see and break your pylon. Besides that, just to move it up here, and your team is a bit further up. I may be wrong. No, yeah, I am wrong. I was gonna say usually they won't be able to see it that much, but they are able to see it. And I mean, that's just again a further movement, unless they're playing middle here, which their tank probably most likely will, unless a support or DPS is shooting at it. It should just have most uptime. Besides that, again, just ends middle, since they're going to be looking for a touch again, they're just going to be walking out. They won't be looking to shoot it immediately or destroy it immediately. And reason why I put it there and not like either corner, because if you place it in this corner, again, yeah, they won't have much sight on it. But if they just walk out of here, they'll be able to see it while also having cover. Which I guess middle, you'll be able to see it, but yeah. It's just, I guess, really doesn't fully matter. Just make sure they can't see it when they walk out. Okay, now for defense. Normally, I just like to throw pylon about there, because even when they walk out to like here, they can't fully see it unless they walk out here, which, you know, at that point, you're going to be moving pylon a bit back, either here or not there, honestly. Just placing it there because it will have your heals to bridge and towards the balcony area. But the reason why I mainly keep it over there is because you can literally just keep your pylon on your tank, and you don't have to worry about healing them like at all, basically. And so you could just focus on DPS, doing damage and occasionally healing your DPS. But if your DPS is, you know, needing more healing, just move it a bit backwards, and then when your tank really needs it, heal them, but you can still focus on doing damage. Sometimes I place it around there if your tank is pushed a bit back and you are forced off high ground, so they can get healed, and you won't really get healed by it, but again, they will get healed if some of your DPS are playing high, but they'd have to peek really forward. I don't really place it there a whole lot, but that is an optional thing that you can do. And then again, pylon here, just again line of sight, a really simple thing. It will be healing up to here, but you could also just move it a bit higher. The reason I don't put it over here is because they're going to be basically taking high ground. That's also a reason why I don't necessarily place it right there. I mean, it does reach further healing, but they'll also be able to see it much sooner instead of just, they can't see it at all right here. If they move over to here, they can see it, but that, you know, gets them out of cover more. Sometimes I place pylon in the small room there, but because if they'll be able to destroy it, but that's mainly just for a tank, since they can be playing around this area and just be receiving constant healing. But your team won't really be able to receive that much healing. Other than that, that is a really good healing pylon spot right here, because it will be able to heal up until that point, plus it will heal, you know, all back here, all your DPS. I believe also up here, no, just really close. If they jump a bit, you know, and it's indestructible too. They have to fully walk up to destroy it, or in small room, but again, that's your territory. This angle, you know, they will be covered a bit by, well, the cover here, and we'll be able to shoot it, but that's them completely walking around, and then you can just move it back to here or here. Here will be mainly, you know, if your team's playing over here. Here is if your team's playing over here. Normally, I like playing over here more because, I mean, it's just a bit closer. They'll have to swing more to be able to see you. For instance, they'll have to be able to walk out more to be able to see you in pylon. And pylon, like it's a person or something. But yeah, and you have more cover over here. If they do walk that far out, just play over here. Then again, they will be able to see you from this angle. But if they do, just walk back. If there are multiple people though, just play over here. Wait for your cooldown, your outburst cooldown, then just rotate if you can. Place it here, or forward if you need to. Other than that, on second point here, I normally just like playing here a bit more than putting it high ground. Yes, putting it high ground gives your DPS more, but honestly, I enjoy playing with tank more here because they don't have like any sights to really hide from you from, and you'll be able to do a lot more damage keeping your tank up more if they're going to be playing down there. Right here, if they just push down here, you're going to have to peek a lot, and if they, you know, play over there, you won't be able to see them. From this angle, you can see all of that, and if they're pushing, you know, there, just move back up. There's really nothing bad to that. If they push up, however, to like there, just again, place it here. They won't be able to really have any angles on it unless they walk from over here. So, yeah, that is, you know, just a good spot. I don't really like this angle for defending because, in my opinion, that is the best spot. for if they are over there, unless you want to place it over here so your team has more healing. But you could also just place it there since they won't be able to see your pylon at all. It's just a bit awkward if they are playing like over here and not like over here, because there's not a whole lot of good spots, because you can't really play it over here because your team is probably not going to be playing over here since it leaves this entire, you know, place open to walk. So you can just place it over here. They'll be able to see it, but they won't be able to shoot it. So that's a good thing. But it also won't be able to heal this far up. So you'll have to play back. But then if you play back, why not just place it over here? They won't be able to see it. But, you know, yeah, it's just a weird angle. If they are fully pushed up though, I guess you can place it up there. Normally I don't place it here because your team's not really playing that far up. But if you're playing high ground here, just place it over here. Don't really recommend over here or over here, because if they walk top, they'll be able to destroy it. And again, if they walk over here, they won't be able to see that. So you could place it a bit there so it has a bit more line of sight. Since you're going to be playing up here, if they do walk up here, you will have to back off pylon 9 being destroyed. But yeah, that's how it is a bit. Or you could place it about like right there to where your tank is playing. If they walk up top, it will be destroyed pretty easily. But if you're deep, it can also reach your DPS if they were playing up top, right there. Again, it's not really a great angle because you can just see it down from main, but that is an option. Best option is just like over there, or honestly right here is probably the better pick, because it will sort of protect your DPS if they want to play this angle. You know, keep your tank, you up if you're playing down here. So yeah, both are good. That's just the better one in my opinion. If you're playing up here with a DPS, honestly just place it right there, because it will keep your tank and you two alive. You know, you'll be able to do damage. They'll be able to receive healing from it and still kind of be playing cover. As you can see, it's flashing, so you are able to be healed like right here. So, and you're going to be completely in cover. If you're pushed further back, again, you can just place it right there. If your DPS is playing top left, just place it over there, because it will still heal your tank and can also give healing to your DPS. I don't really think it matters if they push up this far, or I don't think it matters where your pylon is placed if they push up that far. I mean, here they can't really see it unless they're literally up in your face, and at that point it doesn't matter where you place it. So yeah, again, I believe this is one of the easier or easiest maps for Illari, because she just has a lot of opportunities to do damage and just have her pylon uptime, so she doesn't have to focus on healing as much. So yeah, it is quite obvious to me where the pylon placements are, just to not be destroyed so you can have maximum uptime of your damage. But yeah, that's about it.